Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, another episode on our journey to 100k in crypto. If you are new to the channel, kindly consider subscribing and liking the video so that you can stay up to date as I post new updates on this journey. So let's take a look at my first wallet. So typically, if you're new, if you've not seen one of these videos before, I have three crypto wallets that I'm tracking on this journey to 100k, and I just share with you what their current value is and how things are going. So right now this is wallet number one, and you can see that we are down in this wallet to 21,207. The market hasn't been the best lately, but even with that, we're still up significantly from where we started from. This wallet has been as high as 25,000. That's the highest this wallet has gone up to, 25,000. But we have dropped 3,800 or so, and we're down to 21,207 right now as the market stands. You can see that Bitcoin is down to 107,000. Ethereum is down below 4,000. Where we were almost down 1,000, because Ethereum at some point about a month ago was probably around 4,000, 4,500, between 4,500 and 4,700. XRP is also way down from the $3 range. We're now down at $2.37. Never thought we'll be seeing those prices again. But this is a good time to buy. BNB is down to $1,000. XLM down to lower than 30 cents, 28 cents. So this is a good time to buy. You know, when there's blood in the streets, is usually a good time to buy. It's not the time to panic and run. And I will talk more about that. Let's take out wallet number two. So this is wallet number two. And what's wallet number two saying? Wallet number two has been as high as 21,000, but right now we're sitting at 17,947. So we're down about almost 4,000 in this wallet from its high. That's like if you add both wallets together, we're down about $10,000. But again, you know, these are normal proceedings in the market. You know, it's ups and downs, and when it's down is the time really to be loading up. If you really believe that crypto is the future of money, which I do personally believe, and I believe that some of this drops that we're seeing in the market is, you know, a way to try and get people to be shaken out, to shake out the weak hands, so that the stronger hands can buy at a cheaper price and then ride it back up. Crypto isn't, in my opinion, and this is not me, you know, trying to tell you what to do, but this is just me just sharing my experience, my journey, my thoughts. Crypto is the future of finance. It's not going anywhere. Digital ledger technology, blockchain technology, they're here to stay. They're not going anywhere. Financial institutions are already preparing for the future of finance and how they are going to take money and investments onto the blockchain, tokenization of real world assets. Stable coins, you know, banks are working on stable coins, the digital dollar, digital euro. These are all things that are in the works, that are being worked on. So blockchain technology isn't going anywhere. We've seen massive institutional adoption of Bitcoin, for example. Bitcoin ETFs are, an avenue for people to get into Bitcoin who don't necessarily want to buy the cryptocurrency itself. And companies like BlackRock, Grayscale, they're buying up a lot of Bitcoin for these ETFs. We're seeing the emergence of Bitcoin and crypto treasuries like MicroStrategy and FundStrat, things of that, of nature, Ethereum treasuries popping up. So that should let you know and signal to you that Bitcoin or crypto is the future. And so when we see these drops in the market, it doesn't mean the party's over. It's just part of the normal proceedings of what happens in investments. Just like in the stock market, there's times the stock market will go up and there's times the stock market's going to come down. And that's part of what we're experiencing. And, it's a test of your emotions, and it's also a test of, do you believe in this asset that you hold? Because if you don't, ultimately you will get shaken out and you will end up losing. And it's a patience game. Warren Buffett once said that the stock market is a tool to take money from the impatient to the patient. It's a tool to transfer money from the impatient to the patient. And I believe the same goes for crypto. It's a way to take money from the impatient to the patient. So you got to look at your investment from a long-term perspective. You got to look at holding your crypto. I've also heard it said that if you want to make generational wealth, you've got to be able or willing to hold your assets for a generation. So don't get scared by the ups and downs in the immediate term. Always have a future focus and have a long-term mindset. And I believe if you're able to ride the storms and you're able to have the patience in the future, you will ultimately win. So that's where we are with this particular portfolio. Let's just look at the third wallet, and let's see what that's saying. This one is a smaller wallet that I just buy a little bit of crypto from time to time. And I started this one just to encourage people that only have a small amounts, like maybe $10, $20, $50, $100 from time to time to invest. And it's just a way of encouraging to show that even with little amounts, it can add up significantly over time if you're consistent with it. And we started this wallet with just $200. And just by investing little amounts and buying little amounts at a time, we've been able to grow it into over $2,000. This wallet has been as high as $2,500, 2006. So it's dropped about $200 to $300. Again, based on the current price of crypto today. But that's just the way it goes. And you just got to be patient and wait for the market to recover, because recover it shall. I truly believe that. I always like to show like the small amounts that I buy. So you can see on the 24th of October, I bought $20 worth of Ethereum. And prior to that, on the 10th, I bought $200 worth. So they're not huge amounts, just to encourage, people that don't have a lot of money. That shouldn't be a deterrent. You shouldn't let that stop you. It shouldn't be an excuse for you not to invest. Even with the little you have, even if it's $10, you can put it into something and get that money to start working for you. And then just be patient with it. I'm not sure why the XRP one isn't loading up. Sometimes this wallet crashes, but it is what it is. So, yeah, that's where we are today. We're down. We are down, but we're not out. The market is down, but we're not out. So be encouraged, and I also want to encourage you with these videos. Like, we're all going through it together, man. If your wallet is down, best believe other people's wallets are down, right? But just stay encouraged. Don't get shaken out. Don't get discouraged. Don't sell at a loss. Be patient, because the patient win the game. This is a patience game, right? Investing is a patience game. It's a game for the patient. It's a game where the patient ultimately wins. And I've heard it said that the best performing portfolios are those of dead people, because they never touch it. So whether the market is up, whether it's down, whether there's a boom, whether there's a crash, they don't touch it. And ultimately, it ends up outperforming everybody else just because they didn't touch it. And the key is not to touch it. And to believe in and when you believe in what you hold, you won't be in a rush to panic and sell at a loss. So I'm going to keep it there for today. That's where our portfolios are at today. We're down, but we're not out. We're supposed to be moving towards 100K, but right now we seem to be moving in the other direction. But ultimately, one day we will reach our goal. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Also subscribe to the channel if you want to continue to follow this journey. Also check out other videos on the channel that I believe will add value to you. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. All right. God bless. Bye-bye.